A thrilling end as we draw the curtains on Split 2 of OMEN Valorant Challenges South Asia. From fierce rivalries to unforgettable performances, in this episode we will relive the exhilarating journey that unfolded in the playoffs. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final episode of our weekly recap. In the opening match, True Rippers faced off against Revenant Esports. Revenant's crossfire proved impenetrable, giving them an early 11-1 lead. However, True Rippers showed resilience in the next match in Lotus, securing a 7-0 lead and winning crucial rounds. The tension escalated on the third map as True Rippers staged a remarkable comeback from 3-9. Wimp and RU stepped up, delivering sensational plays to complete the reverse sweep and secured the series win. But despite their valiant effort, True Rippers could not match Orangutan's raw aim and their analytical prowess in the first upper bracket semi-final, thus falling 2-0. Orangutan's Tesseract claimed the MVP title and took a leap to the upper bracket finals. Going up against Reckoning, God's Reign started strong on Ascent, where Autumn's jet dashes wreaked havoc on Reckoning's members.
कोई नहीं है इस बार सबके सब साइड पे खेल रही जॉनी इसका मतलब हेड ऑन फ्रंट फाइट और कुछ भी नहीं बट ऑटम गोइंग बैक ओह माय गॉड दिस मैन.
However, Reckoning adapted on heavy, capitalizing on late game rotations and tying the series 1-1. But God's Reign unleashed their outworldly finesse in the second half of the third match, turning the tide from 6-6 to a commanding 13-6 victory and securing their slot in the upper bracket semi-finals in hope to settle the score with the group toppers Aster Army. Reckoning, on the other hand, had to face off against True Rippers in the lower bracket quarterfinals for salvation, and that led to another rollercoaster of a match. The decider map stretched out for 32 rounds until True Rippers eventually succumbed to Reckoning's overwhelming firepower and got themselves eliminated from the playoffs equation.
बहुत aggressive Kaiser gets taken down. Boya with the final nail in the coffin and Reckoning Esports इतने बड़े गेम के बाद आखिरकार जीत होती हुई and True Rippers भरपूर कोशिश करी पर आखिरी में पार नहीं.
Meanwhile, after swallowing a 0-2 sweep against Aster Army in the upper bracket semi-final, God's Reign sought redemption against Revenant Esports in the lower bracket quarterfinals. Revenant took the opening map effortlessly, but God's Reign fought back on Ascent, securing 11 out of 13 rounds through sheer eliminations. In the deciding map, Tix's exceptional performance propelled God's Reign to victory, eliminating Revenant Esports and setting themselves up for a rematch against Reckoning. But the Reckoning that we witnessed here emitted a different vibe altogether. Before the gods could unleash their fury, Reckoning seized control of Pearl like a awakened beast. With their survival hanging by a thread, God's Reign shifted things to top gear in Ascent. What followed was an epic battle between two of the biggest brawlers of the series. When it came down to the wire in overtime, even the greatest of individual plays couldn't triumph against Reckoning's combined effort.
गन चेंज करी, एमो है, बैक टू वर्क, ध्यान से, कुछ भी हो सकता है, आधा डिफ्यूज करना चाहेंगे, कॉन्सेंट्रेट, काफी खूबसूरती से खेल रहे हैं, मिस आउट इट, टाइम से खेल रहे हैं, वन मोर बुलेट विल बी एनफ एंड हर्ष, IGL taking down the other IGL and इसी के साथ Reckoning Esports eliminating God's Reign.
They are happy, they'll be happy and especially look at Boya, he's a flav and we dance.
In the upper bracket finals, Orangutan defeated the toppers of Group B without even flinching.
निकाला hot hands और dog sir चल रहे हैं. Aziz with the third, hold down to Kishi and his aim. Can he do it? The answer is no, and he gets the flag. And Orangutan 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. ये एक भी मैच नहीं जीतने दे रहे अपने opponent.
As Orangutan hit a clean home run for the grand finals, Aster Army was now forced to deal with the consequences against the ever more ferocious Reckoning Esports. And like a nightmare turned to reality, Aster players saw their dreams slipping away against Reckoning's resilience in every round. Losing the overtime in the first match was a blunder, and Aster was suddenly under mountainous pressure for the first time in this split. As expected, Reckoning Esports latched on to their wounded prey and Aster let all that impressive effort go to waste by losing the defining rounds.
देखो है यहाँ पर स्पॉट करा और स्पेक्टर ओवर फैंटम अब ये 1v2 सिचुएशन के अंदर क्या होने वाला है? वहां से तो लोग पर Reckoning Esports pulling off a great upset. upper bracket से आती थी मखमली टीम एस्टर को लूजर ब्रैकेट में बुलाया और कर दिया दफा टूर्नामेंट से बाहर.
The stage was now set for the grand finals. Two of the most consistent names in this split locked horns for a slot at Ascension. Orangutan, who have been the epitome of perfection and adaptive excellence, was up against a dauntless beast who tore through the playoffs with brute force. For the first time in the entire split, the Ape Army found their competition as Reckoning pushed the team to their limit. Whenever it felt like one would dominate the day, the other would step up in the following game to balance the scales. Both teams kept exchanging blows throughout the long and excruciating rounds as the series came to a 2-2 tie.
Teams पे कोई utility नहीं है. Same for Goya. दोनों के दोनों सिर्फ A पे खेलने वाले हैं. And it's gonna be Aziz from top of the tube to the end of the wide map. अब सब कुछ फिर से खत्म.
Both finalists were one win away from checkmate and settling the war for Ascension. With each round unfolding, fans went wild. But the cheering from OG fans echoed louder as the team took an overpowering 8-4 lead on the attacking side. From this point on, it was just a matter of waiting for the right moment and twisting the screws as Reckoning buckled under the pressure. And with that, Orangutan walked away as the champions of Valorant Challengers South Asia, not just once but across two splits, leaving no doubt as to who the best team in the region are.
Yes, hoga. It's a frag fest! It's a frag fest by Antidote! 4 bullets, 1 player! LEGA, it's done! Ladies and gentlemen, it's done, Grant!
और इसी के साथ इस बेस्ट ऑफ 5 सीरीज के अंदर वॉलरेंट esports ने यहाँ पर डिफीट किया है रेकनिंग esports को. ओजी हर जगह बस एक ही नाम है, दैट इज ओरंगुटान esports. स्प्लिट 1, स्प्लिट 2 अनडिस्प्यूटेड. हाँ थोड़ी सी कमजोरी थी, हाँ थोड़ी मजबूरी थी, बट आखिरी में हिट वॉज टीम ओरंगुटान esports.
Aziz and the team will soon embark on their journey to Bangkok to represent South Asia in Valorant Challengers Ascension 2023 Pacific. We can already hear the resounding cheers of the fans growing louder as they inch closer to achieving international glory. So this was a quick recap of the OMEN Valorant Challengers South Asia playoffs. For more such content, subscribe to Nodwin Gaming's YouTube channel and do make sure to follow us on our socials as well. And with that being said, it's a wrap.